Julie's is really reflective of who our consumers are. Yeah. And it really reflects who the best of themselves are. Yeah. It's not a real person, but it's not named after a real character, but it is as real and as authentic as the people who eat our biscuits, yes, and who enjoy our biscuits. So Julie's is you, for example. Julie's is the best of you. Yeah. Many things, actually. I think it's not just one factor that inspired this change. I think one of the most important thing is that it's time for us to review what we actually mean to our consumers, and we want to move forward with a more refreshed look, with a more, I guess, vibrant, with a more youthful look, because I think at the very heart of who we are, uh, those kinds of qualities represent what we want to stand for as a brand. And of course, for the longest time, I think when you see Julie's, there isn't a central design architecture. Our packaging designs are in very different formats, very different designs, and there isn't quite a central theme around it. And so this exercise is also to organize how we want to look like and to make sure our brand look and feel is very consistent and very clean and very clear, so that it's easy for consumers to see, oh, these brand elements belong to Julie's. Yes. I think one of the key significance is that we refreshed. It's quite a radical change from the previous Julie's, right? The logo changed, as you can see. She's no longer looking straight at the person, but she's looking away. She's looking up as well, and you can see her side view. So there's a little bit of mystery, and it's as if she's looking forward. And this is how we want to be as a company. We want to be a forward-looking company, and we want to be a confidently looking upward company. And I mean, her posture also represents how we see the world as well. We see it with lots of hope, and lots of enthusiasm and lots of aspiration, and I guess with also lots of adventure. So I think that those are some of the values we want to project with the new Julie's logo. And then another identifiable aspect in the change or the transformation is that, as you can see, she has grown younger. And I think that's very important for us as well, because, um, for the longest time, we've always been associated as the girl, the brand with the girl on the logo. But the girl looks a little bit traditional, and we have behaved a little bit traditional. Our designs look a little bit traditional. And we want to break through from that internally and externally. We want to grow younger, just want to go back to a time where we feel more energetic, feel that we have so many more possibilities, that we're hopeful, we're playful, we're creative, and we think outside the box. So that's why you see the transformation of the little girl, and you see we have so many more colors in play this time around as well. It is definitely a more vibrant and a more hopeful and a more fun looking Julie's. I think one of the things is that we have to make biscuits very relevant staple once again. I think one of the things is that with more and more different types of snacks, more and more different types of tidbits that is competing for our taste buds, right? One of the things is that it is important for us to remember that biscuits are also very fun, very interesting, that we want to make biscuits really, relevant to to the young, and to the new demographic as well. So one of the things we definitely want to achieve as well is to make our entire brand look much more recognizable and more relevant as well. Uh, I always feel that it's important that in whatever we do, we must have fun, right? Because you live one life. You need to enjoy that life. You need to have colors in that life. You need to really see that there's so many things around us. And I think one of the key points as well is that Julie's is it's Malaysia's biggest export manufacturer, biscuit manufacturer, sorry. Um, and that means we are multiracial, we are diverse, And the colors represent the diversity that we have been so accustomed to. Now, I think the grow young motif or the grow young theme is very important for us. It represents it's to tell ourselves, we want to be young, we want to be fresh, we want to be different, we want to be energetic, and we want to be hopeful. And it's very interesting that we actually were slated to launch earlier this year, but of course, COVID disrupts everything. And this year, has been, I think, to put it very lightly, a very interesting year. But actually, it's been more than just interesting. Like, it's been very disruptive, and sometimes I think it's been very destructive as well. So one of the things that we look forward to doing is to, with the girl, be an icon of hope that things can look up in the next few years, next decade, and the next century as well. And I think the important part for us is that it's always very important to look at, count your blessings, to be positive, and look forward with hope and aspiration. And I think that's the thing that for a biscuit manufacturer, right, every time we try new things, right, we must go in with this kind of zest for life. I think it will be more fun, it will be more lighthearted, there'll be more colors, we'll have more interesting new flavors. We will definitely be more cheeky in the way we do things as well. The way the girl is portrayed, she's looking upwards, she's looking to an adventure. And, she's not necessarily always looking back and being too worried about things. So you can feel that she's lightened her load and, she wants to be who she is and enjoy herself at the same time. So that is what we want to portray throughout this whole rebranding journey.